Hello everybody, welcome to the Candy Dish Mod Pack. ToddytheBody here, and we've got a special episode today. Today I'm going to do something that I have not tried before. I want to try a new mod. Well, I don't know how new it is, but it's new to me. It's called the Ender Rift. Throw our hat back on. Yep, there we go. Don't we look stylish? Alright, let's flip around here. Turn this back on. Alright, okay. So the Ender Rift, we are going to figure out what the Ender Rift is about today. There's some other stuff that I want to tell you about. I started a building here. This is going to be the shape. I think I'll change that out for a window. But anyways, there's some other stuff I want to tell you about. But if you're coming here for information about the Ender Rift, I'd like to get right to it, and then we'll talk about some other stuff later. Okay, Ender Rift, Ender Rift. Now, I don't see this in a whole lot of mod packs. It looks really, really cool. We're going to find out if it's cool today. If you do search for it on YouTube, you will find a handful of videos. They are informative. I did happen to learn a little bit about the Ender Rift from some YouTube videos from YouTube. And so let's just get started. Okay, so Ender Rift are these items here, not the Ender storage stuff, but the Ender Rift items. Now, there's supposed to be a manual of some sort, but you have to have the guide mod installed. Now, I don't have the manual, so that must mean that I don't have the guide mod installed. Probably an oversight, but it is what it is. Okay, so where do I want to build this thing? I think I'd like to do it up here. I've cleared off a little spot. Those dogs are going crazy in the background. But let's just get started. So, it is a multi-block structure. It is not quite that wide. It is a multi-block structure. It is like so. You got to have 8 iron blocks and then 12 redstone blocks. The redstone blocks go in between just like this. We're going to put one right here, but we're not going to keep it there because you need an Ender Rift core in the middle. So, let's pull that right back off again. That's going to be empty space. We really want that redstone block just like this. It's going to be an easy pattern. You'll be able to do it on your own. There we go. Finish off the iron blocks. There we are. And then we will put the last of the redstone blocks in between. So this is what it looks like a little plus of redstone, and then the corners are iron. Okay, so once you have all of that, what do you need? I have a Ender Rift orb here. It is unbound. I believe it's this. If you right click it, yep, there it is. Okay, and then now we have an Ender Rift. Doesn't it look snazzy? Let me tell you about this mod a little bit. It is a storage mod. Oh, it got some power. Oh, it must be getting power from this guy here. Yeah, look at that. It's getting power. Okay, so let's do a little right clicky on it. Nope, nothing. It doesn't tell us anything. Okay, it doesn't tell us anything. Let me tell you about this mod real quick. I'm going to go ahead and start powering it right here. Let's take this guy and put it on the side. I believe that you can power it from these corners, maybe even underneath. I don't know, but this is where we're going to put it. Out. Okay, so it should be giving it power. I can't really see how much power it has right now. I'm sure that there's a way later on that we will be able to check. Oh, look, I just finished some research in my future pack stuff. Okay. So here we are. The Ender Rift orb got a little bit bigger. This mod is a storage mod, and what it kind of is based around is that Endermen, when they travel around, when they teleport, they enter in this other dimension, the rift, or the Ender Rift, the Ender dimension. And what this is like we are breaking into that dimension, and we are storing items there. We are opening a rift, ripping up time and space, and it's all going to be held right there. Okay, so now something to start out with, because I need to craft another one just to do it. But each Ender Rift that you build will have its own ID. Now, if you were to break this, it will be gone. Those items inside will be gone unless you're able to access them again. To access them again, you need to make another multi-block structure, and then you need to let's see, we need 4 for that, and then this one here. There we go. Alright, so we can see that this one is unbound. I believe if we right click on this, it might... Yeah, it did. Yep, there we go. Rift ID 1. So now, if this thing were to get destroyed, if I were to use this on a new one, I would be able to get to the same space, the same items and all that. So let's go ahead, and now that we have this, that's my extra utilities flying stuff. Let's go over here. This is a good spot. Let's dig a little hole. We're gonna put this away for safekeeping. Hopefully nothing happens over here, like no explosions, nothing like that. I did get rid of my Khajiit characters because they were giving me lots of creeper explosions, and I didn't like that too much, so I destroyed them. So you won't see, I didn't destroy them, I turned them back in the gyms, and so you won't see Ruby and Cornelius, or whatever her name was, around anymore. So we'll mark it with a tree, so I'll know where it's at, and then anytime I need to get my Ender Rift again, we can do that. Now, what you can also do is if you wanted to have these in separate locations, in different locations, you can use that bound core over there, and then you can bind other multi-block Ender Rift multi-block structures, and then they'll have access to the same items. But for now, we just need the one. And now that we have that, let's get into it. I'll show you the crafting recipes real quick. So it's not too bad. Still early game, I would say. You know, we got some ender chests, a little bit of obsidian. Here is the Rift interface. That's like input output if you wanted to pipe stuff in and out. It has a filter. We'll look at that. We got the Rift browser. That's so that you can you can look at items, take them out. We've got the crafting browser, which is the same as before, except for it has a crafting grid on it. And then we've got some automation proxy. I think that's just like cabling. Automation driver. That is a way so that we can power our browsers, and I'll show you about that. And then it has its own generator if you want to use that. You can just use like burnable materials like coal and stuff. Oh yeah, and then here is the last one. So we're not going to use a generator. We're going to use this instead, and that's going to power it. What kind of power is being taken out of here? It's not too bad. What, are we losing too much power over in our little lightning power stuff? I mean, it's still up to 50 million, so no big deal. Okay, so let's go ahead and start connecting some stuff. So this is powering the Ender Rift, all right? So if we were to connect a browser to it, what happened? Is it gone? Did it go into there? Should I have done a shift right click? Oh goodness. Now I feel like I just lost an item. Yep, it's gone. Okay, let's make another one real fast. That took some of my diamonds. And then the crafting one. I need a crafting table. And are we able to do it now? Yeah, let's make it. Now we've got it. Okay. Now I'm a little worried about it. Let's can we put it here? We can put it there, but I don't think that it's like actually connected. Like you can't like I don't think you can put items into it. No, I can't. Oh, did you see that? It kind of disappeared again. But it's not showing that other crafting table. Dare I try something? I think we need to do some experimentation here, just so that you don't make some mistakes at home. But this time I'm going to do a shift, right click, and there. Now it's not on the inside. Oh, and we can see the crafting browser. Can we take it out? No. Wait. Can we shift this thing down? Do we actually have it? Okay, let's do this, and then out. No, out. In our inventory. Is this real? No, it's not real. Okay. So you can connect it right onto there, but it's not. You're not going to be able to use it. You're just going to see it. So we're going to have an extra one once we get this all done. These browsers, they need power of their own. So I'm actually surprised that this thing doesn't power it. Let's try it on this side. Maybe it wasn't close enough. So if we go like this now, is this going to power it? Before it was powering 9 tiles. Now it's still powering 9 tiles. Let's look up as we get the yeah, I don't think that it's getting power. Okay, so we do need to power it this other way. Okay, there we go. Let's grab that. Can we stand in the rift? Yeah, we can. Okay, it's nighttime. Let's go sleep. Sleep. There we go. Now it's daytime. Up and back over. So we have this thing called the automation driver. You give it power, and then you can run that to your browser. So it's gotta kind of go like this. Yeah, there. And then now you can put this guy on. I would put it on this side to make it more compact, but I feel like I'm going to be like looking at it from this side. Maybe I should have had it all over here because, you know, it seems like more natural that I would want to come this way and then be able to access it. But for now, let's just put it right here and then we'll move everything later on. Okay, so now I should be able to get inside here. I could put stuff in, put all this in. Let's keep this. I don't need this, right? Yeah, if I want to put it on the other side. Let's stop talking about it. Let's just keep everything. Let's put that in. Did I lose it? No, it's because I'm searching for stuff. There it is. I can take it in and out. Okay. You push E to get out of inventories, but here you're going to have to hit escape. Oh, does it have filters? Oh, it filters by item type. I mean, item amount, I guess. So if maybe there's like an alphabet. Yeah, there's an alphabet, so it puts that first, and then number. So you have the two ways that you can do. Okay, so let's go like this. Let's also try doing some other things. This is where we're going to start experimenting. I want to see if maybe I can access some of these. So if I go like this, and then maybe something like that, will it see that? Will it start taking items? I don't want it to take items. Is it doing that? No, good. It's not doing that. Will it see the items inside there? Where's the... Oh, I pulled it out. Okay. So it doesn't see anything inside there. But I kind of already knew that. This is for like if you want to pipe items in or take items out. See, if you look inside here, it's got a filter. So if I were to put some torches inside here, we're gonna keep one. We're gonna do that. Yep, they're inside there. If we were to go over here and then put a filter on here, it should take the torches. And if I had some sort of pipe or whatever that would pull items out, it would do so from this slot. So a little bit of automation there. Are those torches still in there since I took the... Yeah, it is. So let's go like that. Do I have torches anywhere else? Let's check our storage just to see if I have any more torches. Because now what I want to test is I want to see if the storage scanner will scan for that the Ender Rift. If so, things are going to be a whole lot easier for us this season. Ender Rift, display, Ender Rift. Oh my gosh. There's our torches. We can take it out. You know what this means? You know what this means? This means that, and if I were to put this back in here, would it... Wait, let's make sure they're not in there. Let's look. Yep, not in there. No torches. Let's go over here. Let's access our Ender Rift. There it is. And it's not highlighted, so we have this not highlighted, so this should go into the Ender Rift, which it does there, and does it over here. Yep, it does. Great. So, we need to actually take this down here. We need to take this, we need to push it to the top, and then we need to make this item routable, because now everything is going to go in here. Now this storage, everything, no limit. You can put everything into the storage from what I understand. I was hoping that there would be some sort of tooltip, but it doesn't really show. Now, what the balance is that the more stuff you put into here, then the more power it's going to take. Now you can see, okay, so it's not like it's taking too much power, but really all we've got are some torches. I think I would like to test. I would like to just throw a bunch of stuff into there, and then let's just see what the power looks like. So if we grab all of this junk, we're going to put all of this into here. Can we just swipe it all in? We can just swipe it all in just like this. Hey, we have the browser. I thought we made the crafting thing. Here's the crafting thing. So we have a browser and a crafting browser. Okay. I could have swore we made one. Didn't we? I keep hitting the E. Okay, let's go over here. Let's put it on this side, and then this is the crafting browser. Great. So now we can access the crafting browser. Now, let's see what kind of power. What does this look like now if we go like this? Still not terrible. There's 1,000 right there. 2,000. 2,000. But you know, like later on in the future, when we start getting like, when we set up like the environmental tech, the solar panels and stuff, you know, we're not gonna have to worry about this anymore. And then even still here, you can see it's still keeping full, and it's about to get hit by another thing of lightning. Lightning? There it is. And then that's gonna start keeping up with the power. So I think we're good on power for right now, at least for everything here. Once we start like doing lots and lots of coring, start adding lots of items. Ooh, I just thought, coring, we can like set up an ender chest somehow and have it like piped into. Do I have any pipes? I think I do. Pipes? I do. I have the extra utilities pipes, and then I have the stuff from Future Pack. Now I do have Future Pack pipes. Let's go in here and see if I've got any that I can. Oh, we can try some out. Neon pipe, normal pipe. The neon pipe is the same as the normal pipe, except for power can go through it. But we have normal pipe here. Okay, let's take this back a little bit. Let's take this. We're gonna try this whole import thing. We're gonna put this guy right here, and then put a pipe in between here, and then hopefully maybe we can get these items to go into our new system. Now I haven't tried this from Future Pack, but let's see. Right? I think it's right click. No, that goes into the chest. Right click here. No. Shift right click. Let's turn it the other way. Does that do anything? Nope. Doesn't. No, doesn't. Huh. Are we? Why are we met? Oh, what did that do? Did that do anything? Is it pulling stuff out yet? No, it's not pulling stuff out yet. Is there an item that I need to work these? Let's go over to Future Pack. Oh, anyways, everybody's coming here for the Ender Rift information. That's pretty much it. It's pretty simple storage. You can see everything here. We're gonna use it. We're gonna use it until we break it. I want to see if I can, because if we can't, this is gonna be awesome. Story says that you can also attach like refined storage and AE to this thing, right? So that you can like have all your storage in here instead of like make all the cards and everything. Isn't that sweet? Like, I was like thinking about moving my storage over into here. Like this would be like a storage area, at least for now, and then I'll have some furnace and stuff, furnaces and stuff like that inside there for processing or whatever, and like make it a little base instead of having it like here, because this is messy. But if I can set one of these up here and then like be somewhere totally somewhere else, and then set stuff up there. I just had another thought. You know, RF Tools Control, how we can do auto crafting, and then we have to like, we always have to go back to where we have our recipes. Here, let me just show you in case you're not familiar with RF Tools Control. You have to have these little recipe cards, crafting cards, and then that's where you put the recipes and for auto crafting, and you always have to go to the same spot to do your auto crafting because there's not remote auto crafting yet. Well, since we can store our crafting cards with the recipes inside this thing, set this up somewhere else and it would have our crafting cards, and we could tell our RF Tools Control to look inside of it, so we can like take our auto crafting anywhere now. I mean, we won't be able to do it handheld, but at least we can have it in different bases instead of going to the same like structure all the time. Now, let's get back to the Future Pack as far as like that pipe. I really want to do that. If you have this mod in your pack, let's go to production, because this is the thing that I just unlocked. Whatever this is here, the heat protective. I don't know how to use it yet. It's just a material that I've locked. I'm trying to actually get to this right here, because like to progress more in this mod, see, there's like different places where I need magnetate block. Wait a sec. I thought that was oh, I can't even see what it is. I thought that was an ingot. So, now I need to like figure that out. Anyways, so let's go back to logistics. We've got our pipes. How do we use these pipes? Pipes can be place freeze. If item stat can't be carried away, it will away, it will block the pipe segment against intersecting more items. Configuration. Okay, use the scrunch. I am able to configure every side of the pipe segment so I can prevent it from connecting with this side. Right click on desired sides. Yep, that doesn't, either I just like skipped over it, or I don't know how it is that I'm supposed to get things to automatically pull out. Place freestanding and be filled with a hopper. The pipe can be placed freestanding and can be filled by hoppers or any device that works in a similar way. An item put in is going to wait at this pipe segment until it has found a possible target. Are there any more tools that I can use? Let's see. Let's go back to tools. What about this thing? Logistics editor. Create a multi-tool to adjust the input and output behavior of my machines. Maybe that is it. Right click, switches, energy support, and all that. Okay, I'm sure that is real fun for you all to watch. So let's go back to here. Let's go and see what the crafting recipe is, or what is it called? Logistics editor. Do we have these items? Let's go into here. Let's get logistics. There we are. And then while we have that over in our JEI, we're gonna run over to the scanner and see if we can like make this real quick. Or we can see if I have one. Can we craft it? Nope, we can't craft it. But we do have all the items, it says. Logistics, we have 2. All right. Well, now we don't have to make, we have 1. But now we don't have to make one. So I need to find the items. All right. Let's see if we can make this thing auto input or output. Nope, it just changed again. So let's get back to green. Here we go. What about like a shift right click? Nope, still did it again. Okay. Back to green. There we go. What about a left click? Left click? Nope. What about left click over here? Left hand. Shift. Nope. Doesn't do it. Alright. So that must not be it. Maybe these pipes don't auto pull anything. I thought it would be rotate block mode. That's not what we need. Scrunch modification mode. Right click. Oh, now it's not connecting. Am I just looking the wrong way? What if we do shift? Nope. Okay. So I guess items need to be entered into the pipe. Alright, so that's not how it's going to work. So let's take that out. We're going to use something else. Let's use the extra utilities nodes. That should work, right? But once we get this started, I want to go ahead and tell you like some of the other stuff. Retrieval, transfer, items, that's the one. So I need to make one of these, which is, geez, I need to make some of these. And then back to the node, the pipe. There we are. There we go. Now we got that item. There we go. Do I have a chest? Don't have a chest. There we go. Now can we make it? That, and there we go. All right. Easy, right? No, it wasn't easy. It took us forever to do this. I'm moving this stuff around and then hop back up here because I just want to be able to import something into the system. So that. And that is going to start grabbing things like a ruby. And then that is going to start putting. Okay, we can see it working. And it is taking things. It is taking things. We are going to be able to input everything without me having to do it by hand. And it's going into here. Just put his stuff in there. One of these is, I believe that this one, like if it has it in the tags, that's the one that I was using that has like the item. Okay, so last time, let's check to see what this looks like on power. Probably not that bad still. I wish that I had a tool. Like, is there like some kind of wrench or something that I can check the Ender Rift thing with? Actually, additions, ARV tools, simply no. That I can like check to see how much power, because I know that I saw that there's a way that you should be able to like check to see like how much power this is using. I should be able to like see some information here. I don't know. And maybe I don't have a certain mod that I need installed or something. But yep, things are going in. Okay. So I will do that on my off time and move stuff into there. I just thought that everybody be interested in what the Ender Rift does. I think it's awesome. Now I think it's super awesome because it works with the scanner, which works with our tools control. We're going to be able to do all kinds of amazing things with that. All right, so now let's do some ketchup and then some mustard. Oh, that was corny. Okay, put that in there. Let's get that. Well, that, and that. And yeah, they'll start putting stuff into the Ender Rift, and we will put these items away, and I'll keep that in my inventory because I'm going to need it here. Okay, so I want to tell you about some things that I've learned. I have started doing some more figuring here. I wanted to like get to something that I could like really show you. What looks cool though is like right over here. You can see like if I were to research this laser tech some more, there's some drones here that we'll be able to get into, but I think I should mainly just show you some of the stuff that I have gotten into already. So learning, I have been learning. When I have first started making the Super Crusher, if you remember, it burned out on me, right? Well, there are some reasons here. There's lots of information on the screen, some information that I wasn't paying attention to. So I'm going to tell you what this information is here. The 7 to 6. Let's look at this core here. If you look at the core portion, it says core 6, right? So that is, let's say the maximum amount 6 right now for this core maximum amount. Like if you were to add up all of the core power in these chips and in the RAM, it can't be more than 6 or else it'll start to overheat. Now this is a little bit over, so probably if I like ran it too fast it might overheat, but with like 1 over, it doesn't seem to like overheat, so I'm like lucky that I did that. So you can see here, RAM, the higher the RAM, the faster the machine runs. So if it's like the crusher, a furnace, or a solar panel, or something that makes other power or whatever, more RAM equals faster. Alright, the damage control chip said if it does overheat, it keeps these chips and core and RAM and everything from breaking. Every single machine that has this interface must have a logic chipset. So what am I telling you all this for? When I had this furnace here and it's done with what it's doing, it would always stop, and the reason for that is because it was overheating. But I had the damage control chipset, so nothing was actually breaking, but it was still like super slow because it would get hot like really fast. This machine also has an industrial chipset here. I think what that does is it makes it run just a little bit faster. So like RAM makes it run faster, and then this like kind of adds to it a little bit. You can put in more RAM to make it run even faster after that. So this core has 11. All right. So if you look up here, 11 to 11, that means all of the chips and the RAM and all that, the core powers all add up to 11. So it breaks even, so it won't overheat. So I don't really need the damage control chipset, but I think I'm going to keep it in there just in case. So now I have tried putting in some other, like some more RAM into there. Oh, I didn't put it in there. I have it into, I had it in this chest, but now, oh, it's still here because it didn't grab it out yet. It was going slow anyways. I had some more RAM that I put into here, and it actually like started going really fast. It like came out to be a really fast furnace. I was pleased with it, but then it started overheating and it would do its thing where it's stopping again. So it turns out if you keep it slower, but you keep it under where it won't overheat, it's still not a bad speed. We can get this faster once we start to unlock some more of these circuits, some more of these cores here. I imagine that we'll be able to get this thing even faster, and then some more RAM will be even faster also. So that's a little bit of something I learned. Also, if you look inside here, it has this symbol, but it has a plus, which means that it creates support points. That's what the SP is for. And then if you put the flash drive inside here, it takes support points from here and then adds them to the flash drive. And then once you have a full flash drive, you can move it over. Now there are some automatic ways, but I don't have those yet. And then you put them into the negative slot, which will drain this and add it to this inventory of support points. See? Just like that. Now I'll put this one back in here to kind of get full again. You see it like, it moves them over, just like that. Support points. What do I need that for? There are certain research items before. Last time we did some research, we didn't need support points. But now that I'm getting further into the tree, into the tech tree and all that, going down the line, now I need support points also. So it uses it. Like if you had this one, this just takes time. This one, if you have something in here, that takes power. If you have an item in here that you need to research, it takes support points. And from what I've seen in the tech tree, this one's going to take experience. But I'm not that far yet. This calculation module up here. I could be wrong. Oh, cool. We can like add stuff to this too. I can like even add more RAM. Do I have more RAM? Maybe I can do that. But anyways, what that calculation module is supposed to do, I have a bunch of burned up RAM. What it's supposed to do is it's supposed to make the process of researching items faster. At least that's what I understand. I could be wrong. Because it is like, once you get up in the tech tree, it is super slow. Like, you have to like AFK, like, and just come back later on, go get a snack, watch a movie, watch an episode of Game of Thrones, come back, and then like maybe you'll be done researching. Calculation module is supposed to make that faster. So I imagine that if I beef this guy up, then I'll be able to make the calculation module even more effective. I don't know if it needs power. I ran some power to it anyways, just in case. Let's see, anything else? I've added another infusion generator. It has some better chips in it and RAM and everything like that, so it actually makes more power. Will it actually tell us? Let's see if I can get inside here. It makes 48 neon energy per tick. I need to do this better. You see, I haven't done this one yet, where I like try to equalize the core and the core powers and all that. So it's not as efficient as it could be. This one here makes 30 neon energy per tick. What time is it? They usually bark when my wife comes home. And then I've got a solar panel here that does 21 neon energy per tick, and it's like almost about nighttime, so it's not that bad. I'm sure that we can get better as soon as you can only sleep at night. Oh, there we go. I think we can do better as soon as like we get some better chipsets and all that stuff, like I said before. But anyways, that is about it as far as the stuff that I learned. I want to show you this item and this item really quick. There's another cool one, but I haven't made it yet. I've just researched it. Let's use this. It's called a Grappling Slime. Watch this. You shoot it, it touches something, hands free, it pulls you towards it. So if you don't have flight yet, and then you're like stuck, you can't like move or anything, you have to right click again. And it takes neon energy, so you just throw it inside like something that stores and gives and whatever neon energy, and then you can fill it back up. You don't have to put like slime balls or inside or anything like that. But let's say you don't have flight. This might be like, you know, something that would help you travel across the terrain a little bit. See, it just kind of pulls you over just like that around, and there you go. See, nice way to travel. Now I would like to see some sort of mob on my screen. We're froze. Okay, we're back. I would like to see some sort of mob on my screen if you don't mind, because I want to. Here we go. Here's some pigs. Okay, so this is called an entity Ager. What you do with it is you find an entity. I imagine you can do it to any, because I did it to a villager already. You throw the egg, captures it, you pick it up. See, it says pig now. You go to wherever you want to go. You right click it on the ground. You get your egg back. Right? Reusable. Doesn't it? Oh, it changes skin. Huh, interesting. Doesn't that seem like we can do something with that? You know what? Instead of using flowers to pick up my blocklings all the time, I believe that maybe I can even just use this. It'll be free. Flower free. If I can... Yep. No. Didn't work. Hold on. Let's try it again. Is it not going to pick them up? Oh, it doesn't pick them up. Maybe it's not every entity. Nope. Doesn't do it. It did do a villager. So we are going to have to experiment maybe later on and figure out what it is. You can't like right click in the air. See, it doesn't make the pig. You have to right click on the ground. And you can get like your favorite color. So let's see what we get this time. A little bit lighter. Anyways, so I do need to build that building. I need to move the Ender Rift now inside of there, and now at least at this point we've got a new Ender core, or a new bound Ender. What's it called? Let's at least call it the right name. We've got a new bound Ender Rift orb that when we move it, we can bind it again and still have our items. I'll probably build one before I destroy that one, and then maybe I'll just make several of them just to like have them safe and have lots of them. But that's going to be it. I think that's where we're gonna cover it now. I wanted to test this. It says entity. No, okay, so I can't pick up an Ender Pearl. We'll just empty our hands of that. But yeah, I think that's where we're going to call it. So check out this mod, Indirect. It is awesome. I'm actually going to start probably talking about it a lot, just so that maybe it gains in popularity. Hopefully I can add to it. It's not like I'm some 100,000 subscriber YouTuber where it's like it's going to get popular just because I'm talking about it, but maybe it'll help. So it looks cool, right? And yeah, you guys stay cool. This looks cool, and I will see you all next time. Bye.